Hello everyone, my name's Stefan Botanist Cool, and today we're doing a viewer requested spring themed Aldari. If you guys are enjoying my mini painting videos, make sure to like and subscribe. It's the best way to support me. It's free, it's easy, and it's just 2 clicks. Anyways, let's get started with the rest of the video. This is the mini of the month from January of 2025. The Aldari Striking Scorpion. Now, what the website has to say about this is, Aspect Warriors are some of the most elite melee fighters among the Aldari. Warriors who have dedicated themselves to a path which represents one of the aspects of the Aldari god of war, Kayla? Mencha Kine? I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. The Striking Scorpions exemplify Kine as the hunter, stealthily lying in wait for their prey, armed with vicious Mandy blasters and tough armor. Overall, these guys sound super cool. Actually, I kind of like them a lot. And instead of painting the Striking Scorpions as their canon colors, which honestly aren't too different from what I am going to be painting them as, I'm painting them in the color of spring, since that was the request that Sleepy made with her channel points not too long ago. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to be using bright greens and blues and pinks and all these pastels. So we're using Green Flame, my least favorite paint ever, Pixie Dust Pink, and Ghostly Blue to make these colors stand out, pop, and feel like spring. And surprise, surprise, I ended up hating the green. I was actually on stream and I was thinking, should I have done a base layer of lead belcher under this so that the green could look like it was a metallic green and not just look like this really ugly bright green? And I was too late to do that, so instead I decided I'm just going to like dry brush the lead belcher on top, and maybe I could dry brush more green on top of that, which ended up giving me this like weird kind of mix of kind of what I wanted, kind of what I didn't want, and it looked okay. Actually, I did not absolutely hate it, and it made the sword and the gun look better too. It's weird though. It looks more like they're like patinaing on areas that you can't reach if you're trying to like clean the gun, or you're patinaing on areas that like you can't reach if you're trying to clean the sword. So I don't know if I want to fix that later and take that part off and retry it, which I think I'm probably gonna do. I don't 100% know. It feels really weird to me, but I mean, what can I do, right? I do not know legitimately, so I'll have to come up with an idea for that on finding a way to make it feel and look and be better. But yeah, we'll figure it out for the future. I ended up changing a few of the colors midway too. I made the mask go from blue to black. I ended up putting a lot more of a black highlight, or a black dry brush, excuse me, on like the various parts of the sword and the gun and etc. And it's not a color scheme that I felt comfortable working with specifically, and especially because Green Flame was such a weak color. I've actually left it to dry a little bit by just leaving it open on my desk, because honestly I can't think of a way to make it not as watered down besides just letting it dry out a bit at this point. I hate it so much. I should have just gone for the Feywild Emeralds, or what was it? It's the official one is Green Skin. I should have just gone for Green Skin and done it from there. I should not have tried to be a little bit more artistic and springy about it. I should have just gone for it. Either way, the Pixie Dust Pink looks fantastic as the details and as like all those little ridges and whatnot that like you see on the crotch, on the back, and on the arms and legs. I like the pink. The pink is looking great, and I'm happy with how it's turning out. I've started to realize I've been using a lot of pink now, and that is because I do a lot of things with pink in them, like the Transpired Dragon, which I feel like I have to restart to some degree. There are parts of it that I'm just not happy with anymore, and I gotta actually come up with a plan for the wings. I need to redo the wings personally on that one. It's my personal opinion, but we'll see how that goes. That's a later story. That's something to talk about later. So overall, I don't hate this mini if I'm being perfectly honest. In fact, there's a lot of parts that I do quite like about it. The pink, as I mentioned, is a big favorite part of mine. I quite like that dynamic of pink and green there. I even like how the green looks like with the lead belcher dry brush on top of it. I think that looks pretty nice. The blue makes a great color to add to it, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change the chainsword from blue to black and then dry brush blue on it and maybe do the insignia in blue, because I just did not like how it's turned out as it is now. I'll probably mess with that on my own time, honestly, off stream, and I'll bring it back for an update later on or something. But who knows? There are parts of it I like, there are parts of it I don't like, and I think the parts of it that I don't like, I really need to learn how to utilize colors and how to utilize them well, essentially. That's what I need to learn to fix those parts I don't like. That's all the time I got for today, guys. Like and subscribe. It's 2 easy clicks and it's free and it's super easy. It's the best way to support me as well. If you want to support me more intimately, there's a throne. Don't feel obligated. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good one. Y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.